Hi everyone. I'm going to tell you guys about what I've been going through with my generator. I've got some video that I shot over the last few months talking about my WEN generator, and then I have a new generator, a replacement for that, because I had some trouble with the WEN. And I'm going to show you the new generator that I have. I've been using it for about 7 or 8 weeks now. It got us through, when we first arrived here in Quartzsite, it got us through the heat waves, running the AC, all of that good stuff. This generator I have now is a beast. So watch some of this video and then we'll bring you back up to current day towards the end. It's the first good sunny day we've had in several days here. It's just been terrible weather here. We are in the truck. It's 8 a.m. Really miserable morning outside. There's forecast 100% chance of rain today for this area. I think I'm going to get the generator out and run it. And I don't know if I've talked about the generator, but the generator has not performed. You know, I got it running back in New York, and then we came out on the road and the generator would not run at all in Colorado. Jeff and I, one day I said, I'm going to figure this thing out. I got out there and spent a couple hours working on that thing, cleaning the carburetor, the jets, testing for spark, going over everything inside of it, spraying starting fluid, and we could not get that thing to even sputter. So I pretty much figured out, because it had run probably a lot of sand and dirt through the intake before, that the rings were all worn down and that it just didn't have enough compression to run. If I want good power in here, I need my generator to be able to charge the batteries. So right in the middle of all of this happening, a company contacted me asking if there were any of their products that I would be interested in showcasing on the channel. So I said, hey, you've got these new generators, would you be willing to let me test one of them? And they said yes. Well, we picked up the new generator from my shipping service here in town, and I just kind of stuck it out here on the back bumper. They have two different models of generator. One of them is very, very similar to the WEN that I have. It's 2,000 watt, same engine size, very similar layout, same plugs. And so that was the generator that they were going to send me. One of the things that was in the back of my mind was the cabinet that I store my generator in is only so big. I can only fit a certain size generator in there. More than happy to get a new 2,000 watt generator to replace that one with. Well, what they shipped me is not a 2,000 watt generator. They shipped me their bigger model, peak watts 3,200, standard 2,800. And this is a 145cc engine. But when I got this box and saw that they had shipped me this bigger one, this is what I was really concerned about, is these dimensions. So the only way I'm going to know if this is going to fit, because according to that number right there, it's not going to fit. So here's where I keep the generator. Now you can see that this one is already almost up to the edge, and that's the dimension that I think is going to be a problem with the new one. You see what I did here, this foam cushioning the generator, and then again, here's one of these equipment straps. I put its mounting loop there, and then over here, and then this wraps right around the generator and snugs it right up in there so it doesn't do any bouncing around.
specs on this say it weighs 50 pounds. Hey. Hey. The color scheme is very similar to the WEN. Oh, nice. Hey. You helping? Spark plug wrench, screwdriver, left. Kind of a funnel attachment for oil fill or draining, one of the two. Hey. Probably an oil fill attachment that screws in. Then you stick your bottle of oil in there. Now this is interesting. It has a left. Hey, hey, hey. Come on, I don't want you to chew the box up. No, no. Can you leave it? Huh? Hey. Let me just check all this stuff out. Now this is an interesting plug. 30 amp. It's a 30 amp plug. Packed very nice. Oh boy, it's big. See the difference? Okay. Well, not the end of the world. I just got to figure this out. So let's see if it'll fit in the cabinet. I don't think it's going to. The company here, I want to give them a plug because they were really great. Their company is MaXpeedingrods, so like speeding but with an X. Their website, MaXpeedingrods.com. They sell all kinds of automotive and truck equipment and parts, tools. They actually have something I noticed. They have, you know, that red fuel tank that I have attached to the back of the rig. They sell those types of fuel tanks. So if you need any external tanks for your side-by-side or four-wheeler or to put on the back of your rig, they sell those. They also have, of course, I looked to see what they had for my rig, and they sell turbos that are spec'd for this engine. It's their MXR 3200 model, but again, they do have a model that's more comparable to that. Let's see what kind of plugs we've got here. It can be connected in parallel. It has the eco mode, which is similar to the WEN. Reset button, USB ports for charging USB devices. Oh, there's your 30 amp. Very nice. And then these are going to be your 15/20 amp. Yep, 20 amp. So this is what I'll use right here is these plugs. But it does have a 30 amp. Now my WEN did not have a 30 amp plug like that. So it has a rotary choke position and then run. So this one has a pull choke here. Kind of never liked that. It was a little janky feeling. It does have low oil warning, overload LED, and then AC when you're using the AC output. There's an AC reset button. Parallel connections again, as I mentioned. AC breakers, push to reset. And the switches have these nice rubber covers over them. So does the toggle switch for the eco mode. So instead of being open to the elements like that one is, this is covered in a nice soft rubber cover, and so are these resets. Very nice. All of these doodads and features won't do us any good if it doesn't fit in the cabinet. Left. Dude. Hey, 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 hey. Let's leave it. Okay? Oh my God, it fits. Oh! Yes! Oh, I am so happy. I'm sorry, that was a moment of realism there. I was convinced it was not gonna fit. And talk about just fitting, it is right on the edge. Now what that means is I now have a much more capable generator. Before, if I wanted to run my air conditioner off of my generator, I had to plug it in directly, meaning I had to run the extension cord in the door and plug it in directly to the air conditioner. Well, that's as far as we can go with this today. I've got to go get some gas for it. I don't have any gas in the can. And I've also got to pick up some oil. So we'll get some gas, we'll get some oil, and then we'll get this thing started up and test it out. Okay. All right. Remember, it came with this filler tube here, which has an O-ring and it's threaded on the bottom. So this is going to thread right into the oil filler neck, and then this will fit over the top of my oil jug. Very nice. It threads right in. Nice and snug. So now we're going to put in a half a quart. Hey! No! No! Not a drop spilled. Thank you. Thank you for this. So that is that. Well, so far I'm impressed with the quality of everything. I don't see... It actually looks more robust than my WEN. Like the wiring and such looks really nice. Alright, so that's nice. It's got a chain. It also has a removable filter screen, which is nice. The WEN does not have that. Alright, so this is the rotary knob. So we turn it to the choke position. I think that's it. We do not have it on eco mode, so that's full RPM, so I'm going to switch it to eco mode. And once it starts, you turn this from the choke position back to the run position. So let's see if we can get this baby to fire up. Oh, it's a bigger engine, I can tell. It's got more compression. Oh, that's quiet. That is quiet. Wow. Quiet. I am impressed. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I had the exhaust pointing right at you. Get that fly. Okay, let's bring this around the other side and plug her in. Go. Well, it is green light, means that it's got shore power coming in. So the batteries are now getting charged. And the AC is running. Yeah, see, it just cycled on. And no hiccups. 67 degrees. So it's at 73. That's the temperature right now. 72. I just set it to 67. So I've got this small fan helping to move the air around. So like I said earlier, we've been about 7-8 weeks running this new generator. It powers the AC without even, I mean, basically it's almost idling when it's running the AC. So it has a 2800 watt, 3200 watt peak, 2800 watt standard running. If you guys are interested, now the company that sent it to me, they sell all kinds of different automotive products. I was looking on their site the other day, and they actually have some things that are interesting to me. You know that red gas can that I have that's attached to the back of the rig? This one right here? They sell these. Not this exact same one, but very similar. So they have all kinds of different stuff on the website. I'll put a link down in the description. If you're interested in this generator, I've got a 5% off code. I have no issues. The thing's been running like a beast. It's about 50 pounds, a little bit heavy. It's definitely heavier than the last one, but the engine is, the last one I had was like a 98 cc. This is 149 cc, so it's half again as big, and the power output and the engine size. So if you guys are interested, I'll put the discount code right here on the screen, and I'll put it also down in the video description and a link to their website. The WEN generator has been offloaded to someone else, and it's now being used, and it's continuing its life here in this area, and it'll never go higher than 1,500 foot elevation, so it's going to be just perfect for its new owner. So didn't get scrapped, didn't get junked. It still runs, just not above 5,000 feet. So everyone, thanks for watching. Everybody take care, be safe. We'll see y'all again really soon. And you enjoy this sunshine, buddy.